Hey guys, Pastor Sean coming to you from my son Zachary's house in Rennes, Georgia. We're over here celebrating the end of the year with them, and I'm very excited to be here with them. Tonight's scripture comes from 1 John chapter 4. It says, "If God so loved us, we should love each other." If there's anything that we can end on the year with this year, it needs to be love. That's a big way for us to end. Many of you are still with family and friends and colleagues, loved ones. Now's the time to mend those fences. Now's the time to rebuild those bridges. Now's the time to make those connections last for a lifetime. I've talked to you over the last couple of weeks about forgiveness. I've talked to you about letting things go. And now, as we approach the new year, let's take up something brand new: love. Paul is talking to the church at Corinth, and he goes through all the spiritual gifts of the church. He talks about tongues and interpretation of tongues and healing and all these great things. And then he goes on to say, but I show you a better way: love. Love is that bridge that can connect everyone. Love is that connecting point that keeps us together. Love is that element, that spiritual connectivity, that fruit of the Spirit that binds people together for a lifetime. Think about the people that love you, truly, truly love you. You know that feeling I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about, warm goosebumps that you had the first time you saw your sixth grade girlfriend. No, I'm talking about that connectivity, that connection that you have with people who you really, really love, who you truly, truly share a bond with. That's what this world is looking for. That's what this world can't find. If this world could ever find Christ, then they would understand unconditional love. They would understand eternal love. They would understand that agape love that is talked about throughout the entire New Testament, because that is who God is. God is love. And because Christ loved us, because God loved us, then we should love one another. And it's not just a passing love. It's a brotherly love. It's a undying, unfailing kind of love. When we get wronged, we put it aside, we put it under the blood, and we continue to love. Those are the people that you need to surround yourself with. The people who truly, truly love you. Not just a passing fad, but true love. And that's what God is looking for. He is looking for people who truly, truly love Him. Those who worship Him in spirit and in truth. And that true love that covers a multitude of sin. I have a friend of mine whom I've known since I was a kid. We have good times and we have rough times. We've been at each other's throats, and we've been side by side through some of the toughest times. And even though I've done him wrong at times when we were younger, now he's done me wrong at times when we were younger, we still have a love for each other that transcends all of that. He's one of my best friends in the world. Like I said, I've known him since I was probably 10 years old, maybe younger than that. And we've been together. We've been friends. We may go 2, 3, 4 years without seeing each other. But when I do run into him, we pick it right back up. It's an unconditional love. And that's what God is expecting from us. He's expecting us to love Him because He first loved us. And when we pour that love out on God, He pours it back on us, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You cannot outgive God, especially in the love department. Why? Because He loved us so much that He gave His one and only Son, that whosoever believes in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. So start a new commitment this year. Start a new commitment with, I love you. Start a new commitment by putting your arms around somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while and saying, hey, listen, let's start over. And show that love that God showed us. While we were yet sinners, God loved us so much that Christ died for us. So, show some love this year. Show some love in the new year. We're wrapping up 2021 very quickly. You're headed toward 2022. Start with love and watch what God does. I love you. I'm praying for you. Have a great week. I'll see you again tomorrow. God bless you as always, is my prayer.